Good morning, everyone.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
A little icy out there this morning and really last night.
Yes, so don't be like myself. I accidentally slipped and fell on the ice this morning. It was a little bit like an ice skating rink out in the parking lot this morning.
Was that your place or here at the station where you fell?
It was out at my place. I had my heels on, getting ready to go to work, and my heels didn't have a whole lot of traction on the bottom. So I went inside, switched up my shoes, and ended up just wearing boots to work today. So dress accordingly.
Yeah.
It is a little bit slick out there, particularly in areas such as parking lots and areas that haven't been traveled very much.
Yeah, I was coming out of swim practice because with stuff kind of reopened again, we can have swim practice again. And so walking out of the Y, I had to just shuffle on the sidewalk in the parking lot because it was like I was going to go down at any moment.
Yes, and you're a big guy. That'd be a long fall for you.
I usually do fall, so I'm surprised I didn't. I will say, though, the nice thing is that even though you had some problems this morning, it's now not that bad.
Right.
We've seen a lot of stuff melt.
Yes.
But we still have that kind of freezing drizzle and fog out there that we're going to have for a lot of the day today.
Yes, definitely. I've been showing it all morning long, these weather cameras, all throughout central Illinois. It's been a little bit hazy looking outside, very gray. That's that patchy fog, a little bit heavier in some areas than other, but it is causing for some low visibility on the roadways. So on top of the ice, the snow, of course, we have the low visibility as well. So all in all, it's not the greatest travel morning for us. Keep that in mind. Definitely want to go slow, particularly when heading towards stoplights and stop signs. When I was heading to work this morning, I was going maybe two notches underneath the speed limit, and as soon as I came up to a stop sign, hit my brakes and was pumping them.
It didn't stop.
It just didn't stop. I rolled right through. So any police officers, I'm sorry if you saw that. It was not intentional.
Luckily, you're coming into work at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
It wasn't a whole lot of activity on the road. So.
But yeah, this is what we got with our visibility right now. It is at 0 in Champaign, as well as in Danville, 1 in Paris, 1 in Springfield. It's soupy out there for sure.
Yeah, and as you can see on the weather camera here in Champaign, this isn't the fog. This is actually a coating of ice that is kind of developed on our weather camera there. So most areas of central Illinois, which Jack will probably show you here in a second, quite a bit of low visibility with the fog, but also, as you can see, the ice is playing a factor early this morning as well.
And we still have that winter weather advisory until noon today.
Yes.
We're not really looking now at a lot of precipitation out of this, as you're going to see with the storm tracker. It's not actually going to be picking up on very much precipitation at all. But it's just a lot of that freezing drizzle and freezing fog out there. You can tell there's a little bit of some snow coming back in as the whole low kind of is sweeping through. So zooming way out, you can tell that the heaviest snow has always remained north of us, but there is still some light snow in our area. But the main reason why we have this winter weather advisory is because of that freezing drizzle and that freezing fog that we have out there. It can make some spots slippery. It's definitely an improvement compared to earlier on today, but it's still there.
It is still there, and that's kind of the precipitation that doesn't really show up on the radar there. So as we were showing you the satellite and radar, it doesn't show up quite a bit as what's actually coming down. So keep that in mind. You are still, no matter where you are in central Illinois, we can't take out of consideration there might be some freezing drizzle all the way up until even this afternoon. Even though that our winter weather advisory does taper off right around lunch hour. That's when we're expecting most of this system to kind of die off, but still some potential for some drizzle later this afternoon.
Yeah, we're gonna see with future track here that even as we go into the afternoon hours, you've got cloudy skies there, and it's not picking up on anything. But like Amelia was saying, just because our model's not picking up on it doesn't mean that it's not going to be occurring. And always with the case of drizzle, it's always super small anyways, to where the radar just has a tough time picking up on it anyways. So that's what we have for today. And then we've got some clearing skies expected here later on in our forecast, though, but probably a little bit of some light snow coming in for Wednesday. But as of right now, things are going to be looking to be kind of calming down from after that kind of rough night that we had last night.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest.
And
early this morning as well. But if you are looking to walk your dogs this morning, dress accordingly. I can't stress it enough. Snow boots, any shoes with traction, especially when walking on sidewalks that maybe haven't been salted, or any roadways that are maybe less traveled that, again, haven't been salted. Those are the areas that are very slick this morning. It's a little bit like an ice skating rink in some areas, so keep that in mind when going outdoors, walking your dogs. But if you can hold off on long walks until later this evening, when we do get a little bit of a dry patch before more active weather for tomorrow morning, those are going to be the best times to get those dogs out walking there.
Well, it is that time where
Mac just came on in. He's our sign showing us, hey, we need to wrap up things.
Yep. So we'll continue to stay up to date, keep you up to date with everything in terms of the icy conditions that we have for the rest of the morning. Like we've been saying, it's still icy out there, but things have definitely improved since earlier on this morning and last night. But we'll keep you up to date. And we'll talk more about the snow chance for Wednesday, and then another system for the weekend during the 9 o'clock and noon shows here coming up.
Yes, well, have a safe Tuesday. Take it slow out there, no need to rush. And again, dress accordingly.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.